Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Irving here from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is Irving on 2nd. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Slot man motioned over. First down, play action. Complete out to the right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Here we go. Quick pass right side, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Drops back. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Throwing it on second down. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They're in long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. Set. Steady.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
From the gun, Milroe. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And they come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Panther 60, 70 Ranger.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This, our last play of the quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know,
and he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Ready.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. Handoff now from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready! Ready!
Back to the well again. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go!
3rd down from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. They'll try this extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. Now he's past the 25. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the first half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Milroe looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll throw to start the drive. Out quickly to Dell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Man in motion here. Pass play coming here. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Looking in the air here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Sticking to the air here. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Project S-H-U-N. This ain't what you want.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Kevin Pirates! Here we go!
Now it's Milroe. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs from 37. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Let's go now.
Pistol now for Milroe. He's trying to go deep again. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They go play action on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
Irving gets it on the draw. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down throw here from Milroe. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on.
Milroe from the gun. Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the ready.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Inside the 45. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Blown back gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Milroe. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Strong running inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give now from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
4th down and 1.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. And he will not get the 1st, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos lead by 14. They'll set up here for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw now. He's trying to push the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it again. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. To throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Milroe. Throw left side, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We go play action here, it's Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Milroe to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Complete out to the right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Back play straight ahead. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 32.
18, Rattler. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Going deep here for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Joshua Williams has it. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Buccaneers trail by 15. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that guy, Buka, the intended target. And that makes it 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready?
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll run it from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready,
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
19, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Track 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down.
18, Cowboy 80.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Strike.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Milroe. Put the body on the line for his team. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front.